A Brief History of 7 Killings, Disc 2.
Bam Bam. 2 men bring guns to the ghetto. 1 man show me how to use it. But they bring other things first. Corned beef and Aunt Jemima maple syrup that nobody know what to do with. And white sugar. And Kool-Aid and Pepsi. And a big bag of flour. And other things nobody in the ghetto can buy. And even if you could, nobody would be selling it. The first time I hear Papa Lo say election coming, he said it cold and low as if thunder and rain was near coming, and there was nothing you could do. Other men visit him. None of them look like him. Some even redder than Funny Boy, almost white. They come in shiny car and leave, and nobody asks, but everybody know. And at the same time you come back. You're bigger than Desmond Decker, bigger than the Scatterlights, bigger than Millie Small, and bigger even than white people. And you know Papa Lo from when neither of you have chest hair, and you drive down into the ghetto like a thief in the night. But I see you. Outside my house, the house Papa Lo put me. I see you drive up, just you and Georgie. And Papa Lo squeal almost like a girl and run out and hug you with him bigness. And you was always small, and you have to bawl out for the man to put you down. Any more hugging and touching and you're going to mistake him for Mick Jagger. You turn into the person who talk about a lot of people that nobody know. And you talk about how this cokehead who call himself Sly Stone, but who really have some girly name like Sylvester, give you an opening slot, like he throwing a dog a bone. And you jump on the stage and mash down the place. But some of the black people say, what is this slow hippie bullshit? And they don't like you at all. So you say, fuck this fuckery. Better do my own tour. And Sly Stone just go off and sniff some more cocaine, leaving you stranded in Las Vegas. We don't know him either. But you're the man who now talk about people we don't know. You said the Cokeheads fans couldn't take the real vibration, and you leave after just 4 shows. But that was just water under the bridge. You tramped through Babylon, and the rest of the story Papa Lo could tell it because everybody knew it. So Papa Lo tell it, and you just nod. And then you say, you have big things to talk about. But it have to wait because now everybody hear that you in Copenhagen City, and they come out to give thanks and praise to the sufferer who turned big star, but who don't forget them sufferer who still suffering. And some thank you for the money, for by now you're feeding 3,000 people, which everybody know, but nobody talk about. But your truck look beat up, and not what we expect. And that make me angry, because nothing worse than when a man have money, and pretend he don't have none. Like acting like you're poor is some pose. And a woman hug you and say she have some stew peas, and you say, Mommy, you know me don't touch the pork. And she say, it's ital stew. And it good, you see? And you say then, Mommy, run go bring me a big bowl. The biggest bowl in the kitchen. And bring it to Papa Lo house. Because me and him have to talk plenty things. And you and Papa Lo gone off. And none of them deputy. Not even Josie Wales follow him. And I watch Josie Wales as he watch them walk away, and he stand there. And he look. And he hiss. The 2 men who bring guns to the ghetto watch you sing yourself out of their hands, and they're not happy at all. Nobody uptown singing thanks and praises for you. Not the man who bring guns to the 8 lanes, still run by Shatta Sheriff. That man know him party going up for re-election, and they need to win, to stay in power, to bring power to the people, all comrades and socialists. Not the Syrian who bring guns to Copenhagen City and who want to win the election so bad that he will move God himself if God in the seat. The American who come with guns know that whoever win Kingston, win Jamaica, and whoever win West Kingston, win Kingston, before any man in the ghetto tell him. Prime Minister Michael Manley tell everybody on the TV and the radio that he give you your first big break, and you wouldn't have become famous were it not for him, and that he always support the voice of the downtrodden, the comrades in the struggle. Then you sing, never let a politician do you a favor or he'll want to control you forever. But he didn't think it was about him. But by now, he is not no politician. He is Joshua. And the man who bring guns to Copenhagen city so that it can deal with the 8 lanes problem. Hear of you talking all the time to Papalo like you two is back in school and up to mischief. And scratch him Syrian head. And ask Papalo why he talk to you. Since you is known as a PNP man. Because they give you your first big break. And maybe this little Rasta trying to convert Papalo to the PNP. You don't know that from then on, people watching you like a hawk. Because you talk to Papalo all the time. And nowadays, Papalo even go uptown to your house to spend the whole day. That weekend when Papalo did gone and nobody know where. Rumor was that he did gone to England to watch you in concert. And word reached that you still talk to Shatta Sheriff, the man whose deputy killed my family, and me learn to hate you in a new way, even as me love Papalo. You're turning him. You're converting him into something, and everybody's seeing it, especially Josie Wales. Josie Wales watching you, and I watch him watching you. And he don't like the way things running. And he don't say it too loud, but he say it to who will hear. And a little bird say, Papalo getting weak. But then one day a boy from Copenhagen city robbed a woman at gunpoint. A woman who sell pudding and tutu by the corner of Princess Street and Harbour Street. She come to Papalo house and point him out. A boy 3 doors from a house who nobody ever like. And the boy mother shout, Lord boy, take pity upon the boy, Papa. It's cause he have no daddy to teach him them things. And it's lie she lie. Look how she pussy dry up. Josie Wales just hiss because Papalo thinking too much these days. But then Papa rip off the boy clothes and yell out for a machete and beat the boy with a flat side. Every whack slapping the ear like a thunderclap. Every whack slicing the skin a little. The boy bawl and scream. But Papalo big as tree and faster than wind. Do! Papalo, lad! Papalo, but Papalo, it's cause she want me body and me never give her, he say. Which only make Papalo worse. He kicked the boy down and beat the boy back and body and leg, and when he tired of machete, he pull off him own belt and beat the boy with a buckle side. And the buckle dig hole into the boy back and chest and forehead. The mother run to him screaming, but he lash her one time in the face and she stagger and run off. People come out to watch. He pull out him gun to shoot, but the mother rush in and cover him and bawl out and beg Papalo, beg the woman who get robbed, and Jesus Christ who rests in the hills of Mount Zion. Even Papalo not going step in after Jesus intervene. Then he say, a woman who raised this kind of pussy would deserve to get shot too, and lower the gun right to her forehead. But he walk away. Jamaica Labour Party ruled the country in the 60s, but the People's National Party tell the country that better must come and win the election in 1972. Now JLP want the country back, and there's no word named can't. There's no word named no. Downtown on lockdown and police already shouting curfew. Some streets are quiet that even rat know better than to come out. West Kingston on fire. People still want to know how JLP lose Kingston when they have Copenhagen City. People reason that is Rima, that place between JLP and PNP that vote against JLP because PNP promised corned beef, baking flour, and more exercise book for the children to take to school. The man who bring guns to the ghetto bring more guns, and say he not going to be happy until every man, woman, and picnic in Rima bleed. But both parties stunned when a third P rise up, you, and you come on the TV in the Chinese shop saying that your life is not for you, and if you can't help plenty people, then you don't want it, and you do something else in the ghetto even though you're not there. I'm not sure how you do it. Maybe it was the base, something you can't see but feel, and who feels it knows it. But a woman will talk for herself, let her tongue loose in her own backyard, cursing with each ring of the shirt and pant that she washing, saying she tired of the shit stem and the ism and schism, and it's high time the big tree meet the small axe. But she didn't say it. She sing it so we know that is you. And plenty in the ghetto, in Copenhagen City, in Rima, and for sure in the 8 lanes sing it too. The 2 men who bring guns to the ghetto don't know what to do, since when music hit, you can't hit it back. Boy like me don't sing your song. He who feels it knows it, you say, but it's a long time since you feel it. We listen to the song that ride the stalag rhythm, song from people who can't pay for no guitar and don't have a white man to give it to them. And while we listen to people just like we, Josie Wales visit me, and I joke that he is Nicodemus, thief in the night. 13, and he give me a present that nearly dropped from my fingers because a gun weight is a different kind of weight. Not a heavy weight, but a different one, cold, smooth and tough. Gun don't obey your finger unless your hand prove first that it can handle it. I remember the gun drop from my hand, slip out, and Josie Wales jump. Josie Wales don't jump. Last time that happened, it blow 4 toe clean off him say and pick it up. I want to ask if that was why he limp. Josie Wales remind me that it's him teach me how to use gun to shot up a PMP boy if they try anything. And it's soon my time to defend Copenhagen City, especially if the enemy come from home cooking, not outside dessert. Josie Wales never could talk like music, not like Popolo, and not like you. So I laugh and he punched me in the cheek. Don't disrespect the Don, he say. I was about to say, you not the Don, but I stay quiet. You ready to be a man, he say. I said I was a man, but him gun right up at my left temple before I could finish. Click. I remember squeezing myself hard thinking, please don't piss, please don't piss, please don't look like a 5-year-old wanting to go piss. Papalo would have killed me so quick and so sure that it would be like the idea just come to him. But if Papalo killed you on a Friday, he was thinking about it, weighing, measuring, planning from Monday. Josie Wales different. Josie Wales didn't think. He just shoot. I look at the black over the gun mouth and know he could kill me right then and tell Papalo anything. Or he wouldn't. Nobody ever bet on what they think Josie Wales would do. Still holding the gun to my temple, he grabbed my pants at the waist and tugged until the button pop off. I only have 3 brief, with no more coming, and never wear any unless me leave in the ghetto. Josie Wales grabbed my pants, then let go and watch it drop. He looked up, then down, then back up and up, then smile. You're not no man yet, but soon, soon. I going make you, he said. You ready to be a man, he asked? And me did think then that he mean it in a politician way. The way Michael Manley would say, you want a better future, comrade? So I nod yes. And he walk off, and I follow him down a street that nobody drive on because of too much gun talk. With no house but mound of sand and block for bigger tenement yard that government not going to build because we is JLP. I follow him down the street to where it seemed to end, on the train line that cut through Kingston from east to west. By the train line, this far south, nothing blocked the view of the sea. Kingston can close in on itself, so much so that you could be right by the sea and forget that you live on the island. That there is a sort of ghetto boy who run to the sea every day just so they can dive into something and forget. I only think of them when I see the sea. The sun was setting, but it did still hot and the air tastes like fish. Josie Wales turned left to a small shack, where a man long time ago would get up early to close the road so that the train could pass. He never tell me to follow. When I finally go inside, he look at me like he was waiting all day. Inside, nightfall already, and the floor creak and crack. He light a match and I see the skin first, sweaty and shiny. The funny thing about smelling sweat is that you soon smell piss, not fresh, but soak in the floor, piss from not long ago. The boy did in the corner, belly down on the floor. Josie Wales or somebody tie up him hand, then tie the rope to him foot so that he look like a human bow. Josie Wales point to him clothes on the floor, then point at me with the gun and say, "Pick them up. They might be your size." Now you have 4 beef, he say. I don't remember telling no man about how much beef I have. I go to pick them up, but Josie Wales fire. The bullet bucked the floor and both me and the boy jump. "Not yet, pussy hole. You no prove you're a man yet." I look at him, tall with a bald head that him woman shave for him every week. Tall and brown and full of muscle, where Papa Low black and thick. When he smiled, Josie Wales looked like a Chinaman. But he would shoot you if you say so, because Chinaman cocky small like a bump, not like black man cocky. You see how Rima boy live good? You think you can buy them jeans, yeah? It's fair Ruchi this, you know. You see what 30 pieces of silver can buy a Rima boy? Josie Wales no label. Most of him clothes him woman get from her job at a factory that make and ship clothes back to America, so people could wear them to the disco. Which is what people in America do. Everybody know because she tell everybody. "You want this? Then grow some bomberclot balls. Right now," he say, and shoved the gun in my hand. I hear the boy crying. He hail from the Rima, and I don't know anybody from Dessau. Wouldn't know anybody from the 8 lanes either if me see him now. "Right now," Josie Wales say again. Gun weight is a different kind of weight. Or maybe it be something else. A feeling that whenever you hold a gun, it's really the gun holding you. "Now, or me deal with the 2 of you," Josie Wales say. Me walk right over to the boy and smell him sweat and piss and something else and pull the trigger. The boy don't scream or shout or like when Harry Callahan kill a boy. He just jerk and dead. And the gun jerked my hand hard, but the shot didn't sound like when Harry Callahan fire a shot, where the echo going on so long it don't end with the moving. The shot was 2 boards slapped together that push against your ears quick, then gone like a lick from a hammer. When a shot enter a boy, you don't hear anything more than a zoop. Me did want to kill that Rima boy. Me did want it more than anything. I don't know why. Yes, I do. And Josie Wales didn't say a thing. He said, "Shoot him again to make sure," and I did. The body jerk. "In the head, fool," he said, and me shoot again. I couldn't see if blood was running on the floor. The gun was lighter and warmer. Me tell myself that it was starting to like me. It really was nothing to kill a boy. Me didn't know it would be. Maybe it was something get a boy just knew. It was not the death, but the piss and shit and blood that make me vomit when I drag him down to dump in the sea. 3 days later, the newspaper have as headline, "Boy floating in Kingston Harbor, murder execution style." Josie will smile and say me is big man now. So big that me make news and all of Jamaica afraid of me. I don't feel big. I don't feel nothing. It's more of a big thing that I don't feel nothing. Nah, that's not a big thing neither. He tell me, "Don't tell Papa Low, or he gonna kill me himself."
Josie Wales. Weeper taking his own good time as per usual. He and the white man get on real well since one of them show him how to shoot like a man and not a silly ghetto boy. That's what Louis Johnson called him first, just like that. White men have balls, as I would say. Weeper jump up and pull a gun, a little pussy 38 right in front of the white man, only to feel a bigger gun rubbing against him nuts. "Me can kill you still," Weeper say. "You got your gun on my brain, and I got my gun on yours. Johnson say, which for a Jamaican is like killing your worst, know you that? Weeper look at him and laugh and shake his hand. Even hug and call him me brother. And this when you learn to talk like a yardie. What I remember was that he was wearing Wrangler jeans. American trying to look more American when he leave America. That was in this bar, Lady Pink, down on Patron Street. The last street between downtown Kingston and ghetto Kingston, which bring in fresh new girls every Thursday. Although last week the new girl was the same girl from 2 years ago who still danced like a shaken banana tree. Things hard and getting more and more crucial by the day when a nursery worker have to skin out on stage. Weeper like to fuck her too. Lady Pink open from 9 in the morning and only have 2 things on the jukebox. Some nice ska from the 60s and sweet rocksteady, like the Eptones and Ken Lazarus. None of that Rasta reggae fuckery. If I come across one more pussy hole who won't comb their hair and recognize Jesus as their Lord and Savior, I might send that little fucker to hell. Take that joke and bank it. The wall is too red for pink and too pink for purple, and have gold record all over, which the owner himself spray paint. Lilette, the skinny girl, is up on stage. She the one who always want to dance to Ma Baker. One year we provide security when Boney M come to Jamaica, and nobody knew that 3 women and 1 man from the Caribbean could all look like such sodomite. Every time the song end with the chorus, she knew how to die. Lilette split right down on the ground and hold up her 2 hands in gun pose like she Jimmy Cliff in The Harder They Come. Girl must be putting a pum pum through all kind of distress. Weeper used to fuck her too. When she finished her dance, she pulled back on her panty and come over to me boot. Me have a rule with woman. If your titty prettier and your body hotter than my woman, I'll deal with you. Otherwise, fuck off. 10 years and I still never meet that woman. Dog years it take me to find Winifred. A woman who would breed the kind of boy I would want as son. Because a man can't afford to have loose seed around the place. Last week, Weeper come around the house with a son from some woman in jungle. Even he can't remember her name right. The boy was either retarded or start smoke the ganja way too early, drooling and panting like a big dog. In Jamaica, you have to make sure that you breed properly. Nice little light browning who not too dry up, so that your child will get good milk and have good hair. Peggy the bun, no? Dirty gal, move your bumbleclot from here, so. You don't see big man is here? La, ya hard, eh? How will Weeper there? Me look like Weeper's keeper? She doesn't answer, just walk away, pulling her panty out of her body. I know for sure her mother dropped her on the head when she was a baby. Twice. If it's one thing I can't stand, is when people chat bad. Worse, when they know better. My mother sent me all the way to high school. I didn't learn a fucking thing, but I listened to plenty. I listened to the TV, to Bill Mason, and I Dream of Jeannie, and the radio serial on RJR at 10 every morning, even though that was woman business. And I listened to the politicians, not when they're talking to me and pretending like I'm some backward ghetto nigger, but when they talk to each other or to the white man from America. Last week, my son say, Daddy, you want no say the I go up on the base for you check a beef side? And I slapped that little wretch so hard, he nearly cry. Don't talk to me like you was born behind cow, I say to him. Damn boy look at me like I owe him something. That is the problem with these young Rudies. They wasn't around for the fall of Balaclava in 1966. But I don't talk about that. Everybody talking like they only know ghetto. Especially him. See him on TV a couple years ago and was never so shame in my life. To think you have all this money, all this gold record, have lipstick print on your cocky from all sort of white woman, and that is how you talk? If my life is just for me, me no want it. Then give it up, pussy hole, I coming right around there to take it. Now Weeper, him different. The first day he come out of prison, not a good day to leave either. He come out right in the middle of war. The man have a big bulge in his back pocket. When he pull it out, there was so much red ink on even the cover that I asked him if he was bleeding from him body. Turned out to be red ink from the only pen he could thief in prison. I asked if he write another book in the book. No, star, he say. Bertrand Russell is the most top of the top rank of me brethren. Me can't outwrite him. Bertrand Russell is a book I still don't read yet. Weeper tell me how thanks to Bertrand Russell he don't believe in no God no more, and me have one or two problems with that. Waiting on Weeper. Now there's a title for our song. A hit record too. Last week I tell him and the youths Bam Bam, Dimas and Ekel that every Jamaican man is a man searching for father, and if one don't come with a package, he's going to find another one. That's why Papa Lo call himself Papa Lo. But he can't be the father of anything anymore. Weeper say the man gone soft. But I say no, you fucking fool. Look closer. The man not getting soft. He just reached the age where the person in the mirror is an old man who don't look like him anymore, and he's just 39. But that's an old age out here. The problem with getting so far is that he don't know what to do with himself. So he start to act like he no longer like the world he himself helped create. You can't just play God and say I don't like man no more, so make me wipe slate clean with the flood and start again. Papa Lo start thinking too deep and start thinking that he should be more than what he is. He's the worst kind of fool. The fool who start believing things can get better. Better will come, but not in the way he think. Already the Colombians start talking to me. They tired of them local Cubans who sniff too much of what they should only sell. And the Bahamians, who are of no use since they teach themselves how to freebase. The first time they ask me if I want to sample the merchandise, I say no, hermano. But Weeper say yes. Brethren, coke was the only way me could fuck in prison, he said to me, knowing that no man in the ghetto would dare come up to him and call him Batty Man because of it. That man still send him letters from prison. People, even people who should know better, start to think that Papa Lo getting soft. That he don't care about enforcing for the party no more. That he gone slip and allow P&P man to move in on territory, and that Jungle and Rima, always up for grabs, will soon bleach their green shirts and dye them orange. He not getting soft. He thinking deep, which politicians don't pay him to do. Politicians rise in the east and set in the west, and nothing you can change about them. Here is where we go down two different roads. He want to forget them, I want to use them. They think he no longer care about the people, but the problem is that he's starting to care too much, and he already dragging a singer into it. They called me first, last year. They called me to a meeting out by Green Bay, and the first thing I asked was, "Where's Papa?" The black one, almost all of them white, brown, and red, said, "Enough of the Papa. Papa time gone. New blood time now." Talking like he playing fucking ghetto for candid camera. At one point, the little pussy hole Louis Johnson hold a note upside down, some bullshit on the embassy letterhead about some ambassador's reception, and pretend that it was some agency memo, reading and smiling at the others as if he confirming some bullshit that he'd tell them about me. Papa don't care about a dirty life, but what these retarded batty fuckers don't get is that I don't care either. Medellin on line 2. So I let Louis the con man sweet me up with his con plan. I listened to them tell me with a smile that they don't think they can trust me and pretend I don't understand when they say give us a sign, like this is the Bible. I act a fool until they tell me what they want plain. Louis Johnson is the only man from the embassy I meet. He maintained the links with black people. Tall, brown hair, and dark glasses to hide him eyes. I tell him that he's in Copenhagen City now, otherwise known as the palm of my hand, and if I feel like it, any minute now I can make a fist. I lift up my shirt and give him the history of 1966. Left chest, bullet almost reaching the heart. Right neck, bullet straight through. Right shoulder, flesh wound. Left thigh, bullet bounce on the bone. Rib cage, bullet rattle the bones. I don't tell him that I about to set up a man in Miami and one in New York. I don't tell him that yo tengo suficiente español para conocer que eres la más gran broma en Sudamérica. I chat to him bad like some bush nigger and ask dumb question like, so everybody in America have gun? What kind of bullet American fire? Why you don't transfer dirty area to the Jamaica branch? And they tell me the news, that the singers giving money to Papa Law and them two thinking big, thinking of some way to eliminate the need for all people like them. I pretend that Papa Law didn't already tell me that from the last time he killed a boy in jungle and regret when he see that he was heading to high school. And I say to the politicians and the Americans, sure, to prove that me is the Don of all Dons, I gone to do what need to be done. The man say, let me be clear that the United States government does not support or condone any illegal or disruptive action of any kind in sovereign territories that are her neighbors. They all act as if I don't know that they already planning the double cross. Already searching for who in my crew they can meet alone like Nicodemus in the night to tell him to take care of me as soon as I deliver. So I'm here waiting on Weeper to talk things that only him and I can talk about. Because tomorrow I go and take care of a few people. The next day I go and take care of the world.
Nina Burgess. 17 buses, 10 minibuses, including one calling itself Revlon Flex that already passed twice, 21 taxis, 376 cars, I think. And not once did the man step out of his house, not even to get some air, not to make sure that the guards are doing their job, not even to tell the son, later, me brethren, I man have some serious work to do. The man on the lime green scooter came back in the evening, and they sent him away again, but not before he got off and spoke to the man at the gate for 2 minutes and 17 seconds. I timed him. Danny's watch still works, but it wasn't until lunch one time at the Terra Nova when I ran into a former schoolmate, breast drooped down like a tired goat, but still a stuck-up bitch, that I found out Timex is the same watch that my daddy gave Hortense last week for 15 years of meritorious service to the household. Bitch was calling me cheap. I wanted to tell her how happy she must be as a married woman now that she no longer have to bother with looking attractive. But I smiled and said, I hope your little boy can swim, because I just saw him running for the pool. I wish they would invent phones that you could take with you, or I would have called Kimmy and asked if she's gone to see her poor mother and father yet, and what are we going to do about leaving this country before something worse happens. Knowing Kimmy, she probably finally showed up in a Ganja University t-shirt and jeans, the one cut off halfway down the backside, calling Mommy her sisterin and saying that this is all the plan of Babylon shitstem. And it's not the robber they should be mad at, but the shitstem that robbed them first. That's what they say at the 12 Tribes meeting place in that rough and tumble neighborhood called West King's House, near the home of Queen's representative. I really need to get better at this sarcasm business. I might be a snob, but at least I'm not a hypocrite, still coasting around because I have nothing to do, now that my life dream to fuck and breed for Che Guevara blew up in my face. Nor am I hanging out with rich people in West King's House, who now don't wash their hair and calling themselves I-Man to upset their parents when everybody know in 2 years they're going right back to their father's shipping company to take it over and marry whichever Syrian bitch just win Miss Jamaica. Car 367, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. I need to go home. But I'm outside here waiting on him. You ever feel like home is the one place you can't go back to? It's like you promised yourself when you got out of bed and combed your hair that this evening, when I get back, I'll be a different woman in a new place. And now you can't go back because the house expects something from you. A bus stops. I fan it off, trying to tell the driver that I don't want to get on. But the bus is still squatting there waiting on me. I step back and look down to the road, pretending that people aren't in the bus cussing that they have home to get to and plenty picnic to feed, so why that damn woman don't get on the bus. I walk away, far enough for the bus to drive off, but walk right back to the bus stop before the dust settles. The bass creeps up on me from across the road. It sounds like he's been playing the same song all day. It sounds like another song about me. But there's probably 24 women in Jamaica right now, and another 2,000 in the world who think the same thing anytime a song of his come on the radio. But Midnight Ravers is about me. One day, I'm going to tell Kimmy then, and she'll know, won't she, that just because she's the prettiest doesn't mean she get all of them. A white police car with blue stripe going all around parked itself by the gate. I didn't even see it coming. Jamaican police tend to use their siren all the time, just to get people to clear the streets so they can reach Kentucky Fried Chicken quicker. I never had any dealings with the police. That's not true. There was that one time when I was on that number 83 bus to Spanish Town for an interview. Because that's 1976 for you. You take a job where you can find it, and this was a bauxite company. When 3 police cars sirened us down and forced the driver to stop right there on the highway. Everybody evacuate the vehicle right at this present moment, the first policeman said. Right there on the highway. Nothing but a thin stretch of road with swamp on both sides, and everybody had to file out. Most of the women started cussing about having to get to work on time. Most of the men stood silent because the police only thought twice about shooting women. This is a spot search, the policeman said. We are gonna do the procedure of getting all of who name. And your name what, sweet girl? Pardon me? You, the hot thing that I carried the swing. What's your name? Burgess, Nina Burgess. Bond, James Bond. Sound like you're in movie picture. You carrying a concealed weapon under there? Mine may have to search you. Mine may have to scream rape. And who the rascal gon' care, eh? He sent me back over to the other women while another policeman gunbutt one of the men who started to talk about equal rights and justice. Here's a secret about police that no Jamaican will ever say out loud. That is, any Jamaican who ever had to deal with one of these assholes. Whenever one gets shot, and plenty do, there's a part of me, the part before morning coffee, that smiles a little. I shake the thought out. I wonder if the guard over the gate is telling the police right at this minute that I've been at the bus stop all day watching the house. But instead, somebody says something, and the fat policeman, there's always one, laughs, and it echoes all the way over this side. He leaves to get back in his car, but somebody from inside shouts at him. I know it's you. It has to be you. A car is coming up on my side of the road, 90 feet. I can't beat it before it slams into me, and I know it's you. I just know it. The car, now 40 feet? Run right now. Don't blow your damn horn at me, son of a bitch. Deaf like your damn mother. I'm in the median. Too many damn cars driving down the other side of the road. And me in the middle, marooned like Ben Gunn. And I just want you to see me. It's you. It must be you. Remember me? Midnight Ravers is about me. Even though it was after midnight, and you might not know what I look like in the day. And I just want a favor. I just need a little help. They robbed my father and raped my mother. No, they didn't rape her. No, I don't know. But the stories sound more urgent when an old woman's pum-pum gets messed with. And I know it's you. And the policeman is waiting. Good, wonderful good. He's going to come outside. It's not you. Another guard runs outside to tell him something, and the fucking fat policeman laughs again and deposits himself in the car. I'm stuck in the median, traffic blurring past me and lifting up my skirt. Hello, I'm here to see... No visitor. On-site tours start back next week. No, you don't understand. I'm not here for the tour. I'm here to see... He's expecting me. Ma'am, nobody coming through except immediate family and the band. You him wife? What? Of course not. What kind of question? You play no instrument? I don't see what that have to do with anything. Just tell him Nina Burgess is here to see him and it's urgent. Lady, you could have named Scooby-Doo. Nobody coming in here. But, Lady, step away from the gate. Me pregnant, and it's for him. Him need fi mind him picnic. The guard looked at me for the first time today. I thought he was going to recognize me until I realized that he really was seeing me for the first time. He looked me up and down too, maybe wanting to see what type of woman it takes to breed for a star like him. You know how much women come here since Monday saying the same damn thing you just say? Some of them even have belly to show me. Me say no visitors but family and the band. Come back next week. Me sure the baby not running away to Miami by then. If there is a... Eddie, shut your ass clout mouth and guard the gate. Then after all, the woman don't want move. Then move her. I stepped back quick. I don't want none of these men touching me. They always grab onto ass or crotch first. Behind me, a car pulls up and a white man comes out. For just a split second, I nearly shout Danny. But this man is only white. His hair brown and long, and a little beard on his chin, the way I used to like it, but Danny didn't. A yellow plain t-shirt and tight bell-bottom blue jeans. Maybe it's the hot weather why you can tell that 1, he's American, and 2, American men hate underwear more than American women hate bras. Bumbleclot, look here, Taffy. Jesus is risen. What? But me not repent yet. The white man didn't seem to get the joke. I stepped out of the way, maybe making too much of a show of it. Hey, buddy, Alex Pierce from Rolling Stone? Wait the now, tight Jean Jesus. Jehovah no say you lie? 2 men from Rolling Stone come here already. 1 named Keith and 1 named Mick, and none of them look like you. But them all resemble still, Eddie. True that. I'm from Rolling Stone magazine. We spoke on the phone. You never talked to me on no phone. I mean, someone from in the office. His secretary or something, I don't know. I'm from the magazine. From the U.S. We cover everybody from Led Zeppelin to Elton John. I don't understand. The secretary said come December 3rd at 6 p.m. when he's on rehearsal break, and here I am. Boss man, me don't name secretary. But, look, we get strict orders. Nobody in or out except family and band. Oh, why does everybody have an automatic weapon? You guys police? You don't look like the security guard from last time I was here. None of your damn business. You want step off now. Eddie, the man still bothering you at the gate? Him say him magazine is about lesbian and Elton John. No, Led Zeppelin and... Tell him to move off. How about me making it easy for you? The white man takes out his wallet. I only need 10 minutes, he says. Damn Americans, always thinking we're like them and that everybody is up for sale. Just once I'm glad the guard is such an asshole. But he's looking at the money. He's looking at it long. You can't help it with American money. Getting round the fact that this piece of paper is more valuable than everything else in your purse. That if you whip out one, you change the behavior of a whole room. It just doesn't seem right. A piece of paper with no color but green? Lord knows pretty money isn't the only pretty thing that's worthless. The guard takes one last look at the piling bills and walks away, over to the entrance of the house. I chuckled. When you can't fight temptation, you have to flee, I say. The white man looks at me, annoyed, and I just chuckle more. Doesn't happen every day. A Jamaican who doesn't turn into a yes, massa, I go and do it for you now, massa, whenever he sees a white man. Danny used to be appalled by it, until he started to like it. Hell of a thing when white skin is the ultimate passport. I was a little surprised at how good it felt, me and the white man both being kept outside like beggars. On the same level in that regard, at least. You'd think I'd never been around white people, or at least Syrians who think they're white. You fly all the way from America just to do a story on the singer? Well, yeah, he's the biggest story right now. The number of stars coming out for this concert, you'd think it was Woodstock. Oh? Woodstock was I know what Woodstock was. Oh, well, Jamaica is all over the news this year, and this concert. New York Times just did a story that the Jamaican opposition leader was shot at, from the office of the Prime Minister, no less. Really? That would be news to the Prime Minister, since the opposition would have no reason to be at his office. Also, that's uptown. On this very road. Nobody firing no bullets here. That's not what the newspaper said. Then it must be true then. Guess if you write shit, then you have to believe every shit you read. Ah, come on. Don't bust my balls like that. It's not like I'm some goddamn tourist. I know the real Jamaica. Good for you. I've lived here all my life and haven't found the real Jamaica yet. I walk off. But the white man is following me. There's only one bus stop, I guess. Maybe by now Kimmy has paid a visit to her goddamn parents, who have been robbed and her mother possibly raped. Yet as soon as I cross over to the other side, I want to stay. I don't know. I know I have nothing to go home to, but that's no different from any other day. I only need to remember every headline about some family getting shot. Bulletin about the curfew, news report about some woman who get raped, or how crime moving like a wave uptown to scare myself stupid. Or my mother and father trying to act as if the Godman didn't take something that was always between him and her and them alone. The whole day I was with them, they never touched each other once. The white man takes the first bus that comes. I don't. And I'm telling myself that it's because I don't want to be on the same bus with him. But I know I'll miss the next one. And the one after that, too.
Demos. Somebody need to listen to me. And it might as well be you. Somewhere, somehow, somebody gonna judge. The quick and the dead. Somebody gonna write about the judgment of the good and wicked. Because I am a sick man and a wicked man, and nobody ever wickeder and sicker than me. Somebody Maybe 40 years later when God come for all of we, leaving not one, somebody gonna write about this. Sit down at a table on a Sunday afternoon with wood floor creaking and fridge humming, but no ghosts around him like they around me all the time. And he going write my story. And he won't know what to write or how to write it because he didn't live it, or know what cardite smell like or how blood tastes when it stays stubborn in your mouth, no matter how much you spit. He never feel it in the one drop. No coolie duppy ever got to sleep on him and fool him with a wet dream while she suck out of him life through him mouth, even though me grinding me teeth shut. And when me wake up, my whole face covered in thick mouth juice, like somebody just stick me in jello and put me in the fridge. John the Baptist saw them coming. Now the wicked running. This is how it began. One day, me was in jungle, outside of my house by the standpipe just to catch a early morning bath, because a man can't stink when him go out looking for work. Me out in the backyard, for only one back in the tenement yard, and trying to wash myself with soap and water, when police burst in cause some church lady saying she was only going to offer the Lord's name in prayer. Officer, when some stinking ghetto boy from jungle jump out at me and rape me, officer. You boy who a play with him cocky like pervert, come over here now. Me try to reason with the officer, but Jah Rastafari said we must reason with the enemy, and me say, officer, you know see that is beard me a beard, and he come right over and kiss me mouth hard with the rifle butt. Don't come tell me no fuckery nasty man, he say. I play with yourself and love up yourself like some blood clot sodomite. Then he say, is you rape the church lady on North Street? And me say, what? Nah, star, me no rape woman. Why when me have plenty girlfriend? But he slapped me like me is woman and said, go outside. Me say, officer, let me wash off, or at least put on me brief no man. And me hear click. Move, pussy hole, him say. So me move, and outside 7 more man line up, and people watching, and some people see me and look away, and some look, and all me have to stay decent was soap sud. You catch him before him wash off the evidence, another police say. The police, 6 I count, say one of you is a nasty rapist who rape church women when they're coming back from praising the Lord. And since you is all lying nasty ghetto boy, me not even gonna ask the guilty perpetrator to step forward. We don't know what to do, because if any one of we get called the rapist, the police go and shoot him before he reach the jail. So the first policeman who talk all the time say, but we know how to catch you. The whole of you, drop to the ground, now. We confused, so we look around, and me look at the soap bubbles popping one by one and exposing my business. The policeman fire 2 shots in the air and say, drop a ground now. So we drop. He ask another policeman for a lighter and grab a newspaper rolling down the road. Now listen what me want y'all to do, he say. Me want all of you to fuck the ground good. Wanna we laugh loud because this just turned into TV comedy, and the police kick him in the side 2 times. Me say fi fuck the dirt, the policeman say. So we hump the ground and keep humping when he say continue. The ground tough and have pebble and bottle and dirt, and me hip slamming into it, and me skin starting to rub, and me stop. Who tell you to stop, the policeman say, and light the newspaper. Fuck, Fuck, me say fi fuck, the policeman shout and shove the burning newspaper on my body. Me scream and he call me a girl. Me say you fi fuck, him say. And then him burn another boy and all of we fuck in the ground. Then the policeman move up the line saying, you can't fuck, go home. You can't fuck neither, remove yourself. You look like you can fuck, stay. You go. You go. Hold on now. You move like you is the one who get in the fucking. Batty boy, remove yourself. And you better stay. He mean me. They grab three away and throw away in the back of the van, and me still naked. I ask for a shirt and the policeman say, yeah man, we'll find a panty for you. My woman come round with pants and shirt, a police tell me. But them look too good for ghetto clothes, so we keep it, them say. Then one policeman slap her and say, go find some ambition and stop fuck with ghetto man. We in jail a week before they let us out. They kick me in the face, beat me with a baton, whip me in the balls, beat me with a cat and iron like them name Bukra Massa, and break my brethren right hand. That was the first day when they still feel like treating us nice. The whole time me still naked, and they take my nakedness and make joke. This is what happened on the 7th day. The woman changed her mind, says a Trenchtown man that raped her, and didn't want no prosecution, so they let us go. Nobody talked to me in jail, and the police never even said sorry. So the first time me back in the Copenhagen city, and a policeman come through, firing his revolver and saying he keeping the peace, me make sure me have a gun. What they didn't know is that in the ghetto me learned to shoot good, like a soldier in the Dirty Dozen. Me watch that movie and watch it and watch it and watch it again. By the time the police give up and run away from jungle, I shoot two of them, one in the head and another in the balls, because I want him to live with no use for him cocky for the rest of him life. This is where it happened. The singer brethren. No, not him, the other one. That word that we to come to the singer house. That alone not regular. Not he gone uptown now and only certain man get invite, and all of them is big man or top shotter. But this wasn't the natty. It was the brethren. And he invite Heckle and Heckle. Say him need 5 or 6 other men to come with him. The singer house was the biggest house me ever see. Me run up and touch the wall just to say me touch it. So much first time in that trip that me can't even remember most of them. First time me ever go uptown. First time me on Hope Road. First me see so much woman in pretty clothes walking up and down the street. First time me see the singer house. First time me see white woman looking like Rasta. First time me see how people who have things live. But the singer never did there. Only the brethren are a whole bunch of people me never see before, even white people. He say it simple. Horse racing is big something in Jam Down. Everybody know that. This is how it must go down. The champion jockey might win the race, he might not win. But if you bet against him, high stakes and him lose, that is more money than you could ever dream of, even if you dream 2 times. Money enough that every man in the ghetto can buy him woman a good posturepedic mattress at Sealy. Me no care about the mattress. Me just want to bathe inside, not outside. And me want to see the Statue of Liberty. And me want Lee jeans. And not idiot jeans that some thief sew on a Lee patch. No, that's not what me want. Me want enough money to stop want money. To bathe outside cause me want to fucking bathe outside. To say a ceiling mattress is shit. What, you don't have none better? To look pon America and don't go. but make America know me can go anytime I want. Because me tired of people living like they can waste money and looking at me like me is some animal. I want enough money that when me kill them, me have cash and don't give a shit. Kidnap the jockey, reason with him and thing the brethren say. Race day was Saturday. Tuesday, Heckle drive me and 2 other men to Caymanas Park racetrack. Soon as the champion jockey done practice and head to him car, we run up on the man, throw a pillow over him head, push him in the car and take him away. We take him to an old warehouse downtown that nobody use no more. Heckle shoved the gun in the jockey mouth so far that he start to choke. Pussy hole, this is what you're going to do Saturday, him say. The jockey lose him 3 race, then jump on a plane to Miami and disappear like magic. But then some other people vanish. The 4 men who collect the money at Caymanas Park, including the brethren. That leave me, Heckle, and plenty of other men with nothing. Nothing at all. Me think me did vex enough until me see me brethren squeeze a Horlicks bottle so hard it smash and he have to get stitches. By the Saturday, we march up to the Singer house cause some blood clot man was going to give we what we have coming. But the Singer on tour. The next time man go up to the Singer house, him was there we hear. But he already meet with man from jungle. Nobody tell this to me or Heckle. Man was going Samfi way again. Nobody even noticed when me and Heckle make one of them boy disappear. But now some people look like them getting money. And all now we can't get no share. Me shouldn't have tell me woman nothing. Cause now me just become another thing keeping her down. When me think of the brethren who gone to foreign with the money, I want to burn the whole Hope Road house down. This is how they do it. This is how people keep people poor. When Josie Wales first find me, he ask if I can use gun. I laugh. Me use gun better than Joe Grind use him cock, me say. Him ask me if me have any problem shooting up a boy. I tell him no. But me only shoot Babylon police or man who samfire me. Me shoot 3 and not stop until me kill 10. He asked why 10 and I said because 10 sound like a number even God find heavy. He said soon. Soon I will feed you police like how I feed snake rat. I tell him that my leg in pain from the time I was in jail and it don't stop paining for a year now. Him friend Weeper say, I can cure that right now. After that first time, I was sweet for so quick that I beg him almost like a girl for more cocaine since then. And the pain gone. Gone like when me use little weed. But weed slow me down. Cocaine make me quick. I said, but wait, this too good. You going to give me white powder, gun and money to kill people that I would kill for free? Today is April 1st. Josie will say, no, my brethren, we're going to paint Kingston red with police blood. But I want somebody else's blood first. This is what I want to say before the writer say it for me. When the pain was so bad that only strong weed could help me, the only other thing that helped was the singer. They never play him on the radio. A girl that check for me, give me a cassette. Is not that music take away the pain. But when it play, I don't ride the pain. I ride the rhythm. But when Josie Wales tell me last night who we shooting up, I go home and vomit. I wake up in the morning thinking that this must be a stupid and scary dream until he leave message on my door that me to meet him at the old train shack near the sea. Me is a wicked man. Me is a sick man. But me would never join in this if I didn't know that he want to rub out the singer. This hurt my brain worse than anything ever hurt me before. All now me don't sleep. I lie in my room with my eye wide open, hearing my girl snore in her sleep. When the moon rise and a light cut through the window and slice my chest, I know God coming to judge me. Nobody who kill a police going to hell, but it's something else to kill the singer. I let Josie Wales tell me that the singer is a hypocrite, and he playing both sides, taking everybody for idiot. I let Josie Wales tell me that he have bigger plans, and it's high time we done be ghetto stooge for white man who live uptown and don't care about we until election time. I let Josie Wales tell me that the singer is a PNP stooge who bow for the Prime Minister. I let Josie Wales tell me to shoot up 3 more line, and I won't care who. I let Josie tell me that the brethren come back. He living in the house too, like a fat house rat, just dying for me and only me to show him why you don't fuck with a jungle boy. When morning come and I still awake, that is what I hold on to. Is enough. I want to shove the gun up him body and fuck him a bullet. I take it through the day sitting in the bed while my girl cuss about nothing around to eat, and she going to work because if the PNP win again, she won't be able to get a good job. I wait till she leave me before I put on her pants and go outside. I don't bathe at the standpipe since the police come for me the last time. Outside, the sun not up on center yet, so it's bright, green, and cool. I walk down the lane barefoot, past zinc fence and board fence and zinc roof that people use stone, building block, and garbage to hold down. Those who have a job and those who looking for a job all gone, leaving those who can't find work because this is GLP town and PNP in power. I keep walking. By the time I get to the edge of jungle, the sun almost noon, and I hear music on somebody's radio. Disco. I hear wet squeaking, a woman washing her clothes with her hands around the back of her house, near the standpipe. It's like I don't know nobody or everybody I know gone. Josie will ask me 2 questions when he meet me. I was walking down the road from jungle to the garbage lands and he pull up in a white Datsun and stop. 2 other man was in the car. Weeper and a man I still don't know. He said he hear me was good with a gun and asked how come since all get a man do is shower people with bullet. I said I was good because unlike them I have certain man in particular to kill. Then he said, "You good but plenty man good. What I want to know is if you're hungry." He didn't have to explain it to me. I did know exactly what he mean. That was a week ago. I meet up with him every night at the train shack. One night a white man show up and said that a shipment at the wharf and nobody watching it. And it would be a shame if something happened to it. But this is Jamaica, right? Things go missing all the time. This is what you need to know. Somebody need to know where I'm coming from, although that don't really mean nothing. People who say they don't have a choice just too coward to choose. Because it's now 6 p.m. We go to the Singer house in 24 hours.
This ends Disc 2.